This morning, when I decided to check my emails, the first email that I came across was from a brother who addressed me and greeted me as his sister and brought my attention to a petition that calls to have my book banned from Amazon because I'm selling hate. He asked me to do a video on this garbage to address it. And naturally, why wouldn't I? Well, he sent me a link, and I got to look at the link here and there throughout the day. And I'll just say this. I saw a lot of Black women, other races as well. I mean, people's pictures are not next to their comments, but I assume by what I read that a lot of it was coming from the Black community. And there's one thing that I was discussing with a friend of mine who is in support of the book and who is Black and is a woman. She basically said to me, it's a shame that they're working so hard to ban your book and that the only time Black women come together is when it's to go against another Black woman. You know, when she said that, it really registered to me that I have experienced it firsthand. I've seen other Black women experience it. I've heard stories from other Black women who say the same thing. Like, Black women only come together to destroy another Black woman or to destroy a Black man. And I've experienced that. So now it calls for, oh my God, what is TC gonna do? They're looking to ban her book. They need 25,000 signatures. The signatures are growing by the second. What is TC gonna do about this? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna continue my mission. I'm going to continue on my journey. There's been plenty of people in this world who have been told, you can't do that. You won't be accepted if you do that. You're going to make these people in this particular group angry. And you know what they said? They said, I'm going to do it anyway with their actions. So if I let the fact that my book might be banned from Amazon get me down where I say, oh, you know what? I'm done, and go hide in a corner somewhere, then I've given these women exactly what they want. It's a shame that when you show the truth to someone, when you tell someone the truth, they would rather you keep massaging their ego with lies. Now, had I wrote a book that said how to be ratchet, it would be a bestseller. No one would petition Amazon to say, you know what, why is it that you have this Black women making us Black women look bad? No. It would be funny. People would be recommending it to their friends. They would be talking about it. It would be on social media. It would be everywhere. But what I need to keep in mind is, who cares what the next woman is writing about? Who cares what the next woman is producing? What I know that is fact is that the Black woman in the world and around the world has always been made fun of in some kind of way. People have worked extra hard to bring her down, even her own Black sisters. So when you have a title of a book, I Hate Black Women, you expect that Black women are going to see this title and immediately be against it. They're going to immediately say, oh no, I'm not reading that. That shouldn't even be on Amazon. That shouldn't be in any store. The truth of the matter is, by banning my book, which is just written words, can you ban me from keeping my mouth shut? Can you ban the truth? When you wake up and look in the mirror every day, are you not that same Black woman who was raised by a single Black mother who told you how much she hated you, who showed you how much she hated you, who had every man come into your life that wasn't your father, who drove your father away, who reminded you of your Blackness from sunup to sundown every day of your life? Aren't you that same Black woman who had children out of wedlock, who couldn't secure a man, who thought that having a baby by a man would keep him at your beck and call? Aren't you that same Black woman who pretends to love yourself when deep down inside you hate everything about you and you wish you had the answers to the questions that your mother, your Black mother, never answered and never will answer? Yeah, sure, we're all told we must love our mother. We must respect our mother. We must do as our mother says. Well, what happens when our mother breaks those rules and she doesn't respect the fact that I'm her daughter and that she has a job to do, that she gave birth to me because she was making a pact that she was going to be a responsible mother? But no one seems to acknowledge that mothers can be wrong, fathers can be wrong, parents in general can be wrong. And yes, they do make mistakes. But within the Black community, this is a cycle that continues to repeat itself. And if you're being honest as a Black woman, I'm pretty sure that anything that I just named, you can identify with, or you have a girlfriend who's told you some stories. You've experienced things with your own eyes and you've heard things with your own ears. But yet everyone wants to be fake because it's better to live in the illusion world that says, oh, I had the best upbringing in the world. My single mother loved me. My single mother was a strong Black woman and she ain't need no man in her life. All lies. Because a lot of you Black women have no idea who your father is. And you would sell your soul to the devil if he could just give you a first and last name of who that man might be. But you're angry at me, and I get it. I get it. Someone has to be faulted. Someone has to be blamed for your feelings of oppression. You're not going to blame your mother. You damn sure is not going to blame your absent father. So let's blame TC, because TC is the Black woman who made every person in the world hate Black women. TC is the Black woman that made every Black woman become ratchet, act like animals in public, cause harm within their own race, belittle their own race, and use their own race for their own motives and personal gains. That was all my fault. So yes, before I Hate Black Women was ever born, Black women was always in kumbaya moments. They got along. They were great. Everyone loved them. Everyone respected them. Everyone appreciated them. Everyone was excited about their presence. Everyone wanted to know them as people and not as objects. That's my fault, right? So it's almost funny, it's laughable actually, that I'm not seeing more petitions like this. So in the Black community, what we know is that Black men and women support what they like, support what makes them laugh, support what keeps them poor. They support other races because secretly they wish that they could walk in their shoes. So naturally, when a Black woman such as myself decides, you know what, I'm going to call these Black queens on their shit. I'm going to tell them like it is. I become the bad guy. Now, Amazon is getting a lot of flack, I suppose, for making a conscious decision to see the cover of the book, to probably read parts of the book and say, you know what, we're going to go through with this. So now you have all these Black women and other women saying, oh, let's petition Amazon. The holidays are coming. Let's not do our Christmas shopping there. Let's keep going at them until they take this book down. Okay, so you win. Amazon takes the book down. Now what? Now what? Because Amazon takes the book down, does it mean that all the truth concerning each Black woman who is guilty as charged, does it mean that you now get to exhale and all your truths that you've been hiding in the closet vanish along with the book? I think not. Now, when I say that you Black women are stupid, I'm not talking about the ones who clearly are not. I'm not talking about the ones who can see both sides of the fence. So let me make that clear, because I don't want people to assume, oh, she's talking about all Black women, even though I think I've made this clear time and time again. I am not talking about all Black women. I am talking about the ones that I wrote about, and the ones that I wrote about know exactly who they are. Hey, maybe I'll sign the petition myself. Leave a comment and say, hey, you guys got what you wanted. You fought. You got what you wanted. Now what? What do you do now? Because TC's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. And even when the book gets banned, I will still be remembered for calling you out. And I don't know your names. I don't know what you look like. I don't know anything about you, but I know your story. I know that when you wake up every morning and look in the mirror, you're not happy with who you are. I know that you secretly wish that you could have lived a different life, maybe even had a different parent. I know how you feel inside, and I know that a lot of your anger stems from the feelings of your childhood. A lot of your feelings stem from your childhood. Because you didn't have a mother who grew up telling you, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're great. Oh, you're perfect. There's no one in the world just like you. You had a mother who was saying, I wish you wasn't born. Why the hell did I give birth to you? Your no good ass father left us. You're useless. I can't wait till you get of age so you can get the hell out of my house. Get the hell out of my face, and everything in between. TC certainly didn't raise you. But what I noticed is all of the Black women who I interviewed, who were deemed angry and disorderly, ratchet, animals, and everything else, they all share the same story, just a different mother. They all share the exact same story of their upbringing, but a different Black mother raised them. So it's my fault that you were dealt the hand you were dealt. And there's ways around that. There's ways around overcoming how we were raised. You can't change who your mother is. You can't change that your father was absent. And you can't change my mission. You can't change that I hate Black women. black beasts, black ratchet, bitter black bitches, bitter black women. You can't change my stand on that. So you all band together and you decided, oh, let's get her banned. But you forgot everyone else who just as responsible for the world viewing you the way that they do. The first person that you should have banned is yourselves, individually. You should have individually banned yourself. Because what are you here for? You're useless. You're not bringing anything relevant to the black community. You're not uplifting the black community. You're not creating for the black community. You're not building. All you are thinking about is self. Self, self. What can I get? How can I do this? How can this be beneficial to me? That's all you care about. And I'll be honest with you when I say that's how people see you. So yeah, you might get other races to say, oh, let me sign the petition right along with you. Because I believe, I saw a lady sign the petition and she said, I support this ban of the book because my husband is African American. So what is that telling you? That's telling you if she had a white husband or an Asian husband or maybe even an Hispanic husband, that she wouldn't have cared that this book was titled I Hate Black Women. She could care less, but because she has a husband who's African American, she feels like, well, let me support because I don't want my husband side-eyeing me about why I wouldn't support a ban for a book titled I Hate Black Women. And let's be honest, once you black women lost the respect of your black men, everybody who you thought respected you and had your back, you lost their respect too. This is exactly why when you turn on your television, go on social media, turn on the news, you see black women killed. I don't think I've ever seen so many black women hurt and killed in my life. Because the whole plan was for you to disassociate yourselves with the black man. Bring the black man down. Throw his ass in jail. Be responsible for him being shot down in the street by his black brother. They kept giving you black women a slap on the hand. Oh, no, don't worry about it. You're good. Don't worry about it. Just bring us black men and you're free to go. Once you lost the respect of your black men, you lost the respect of everybody. Now you're clueless. You are running scared. You're like blind mice. You're running into walls. You're trying to find a way and you have no plan. And they, whoever they is, they know that. You are now walking targets. No one respects you. No one cares about you. You don't even care about each other. Just imagine that. How many black women do we know who will band with their enemy to cause havoc on another black woman? How many black women that we know who will get with other races and talk down on their black brothers and sisters or pretend that their blackness is invisible? You can say whatever you want about me, and you have, and you will continue to do so. But what you can't say is that I'm lying. What you can say is that I'm not speaking the truth. You're living in fear. You're running scared. You're afraid. You're angry. And you want to take it out on someone, anyone. So I'll be the fall guy. It's okay. You can take it out on TC. She doesn't mind. But at the end of the day, and if the book is banned, you will all be who you were yesterday, last week, last month. You'll all be that scared little black girl crying herself to sleep every night, wondering why. You'll still be that scared woman who can't keep a man, who can't keep friends, who'll go to a place that she's never been before and have everyone frown at her and wish her away. So it's always easy to go after your own. But I noticed that you run scared when someone else of another race comes after you. You don't know what to do. So yeah, you keep thinking Black Lives Matter. And you keep thinking Black women matter. And they're going to keep showing you that they don't give a damn about your life, your children's life, your man's life, your parents' life. They don't give a damn about you. And that's what you're scared of. So yeah, you want a fall guy? You got her.